me. I wasn't like I should have started secretly recording you earlier, but you just okay, now, Diego. I have to tell you, you got to change your background. You got to change it week to week. You can't just have the world. Do you want the world to be your motif?
Yes.
You know what motif means?
No, I don't know what motif means.
It's because you didn't take art, so you're pretty stupid when it comes to art and art styles like that. You know what I mean? Pretty dumb actually when it comes to that.
Ask me something about something I know, and then you will be the dumb one.
What do you know?
When
Oh, you
I
got
know
to tell me. Do
everything.
you hear the wind behind me? Because my window's open. Do you hear the wind?
No, no way.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, on our last video, we talked about Cyberpunk 2077, and it got like 30 views with also
No,
like a clickbait title, right?
That was two videos ago.
That was two. Yeah.
Yeah,
What did
yeah,
we
yeah.
talk about in our last one? No,
I don't even know. We went into jumping off our roof.
but we used a clickbait title though,
That wasn't
and
really
that's
clickbait.
no, it wasn't clickbait, but when someone sees that, they're gonna think, oh, they're gonna jump off their roof or something. You
No,
know?
they say it's two kids on a kids. I'm not a kid. Two people on a. You're not a kid either. Two people on a Zoom call. They're fine. You know what I mean? They're not like, oh my god. Now, if it was
Nah,
me
I think
on a
no.
roof,
I think people thought that they were gonna see someone jumping off a roof.
no.
That's why they did
From
that.
this,
I think
from
so.
this screenshot, that's what they thought.
Yes.
Jesus, no.
Or
Actually,
maybe they didn't look at
your mic
the.
sounds pretty good today. You got to keep that. Oh, I forgot. Oh man, I forgot to tell you to download Audacity so our audio could be better.
Uh,
Okay, next time you listen, next time, or just as soon as you can, download Audacity.
mhm.
Okay, just for next time, upgrade our audio.
I also got a camera. It's coming tomorrow.
You did? Why didn't we do this tomorrow? Oh my god, bro! I swear, Diego tells me. Listen, you two people don't know. Diego tells me good information so late. Like, oh my god. Oh, okay. Here's one. Now, listen to this, audience. If I said, "Hey, I have a doctor's appointment.
That doesn't make
Can
any
we
sense.
hold on? I have a doctor's appointment. Can we do the podcast in 2 hours?" Doesn't that sound like you're going to the doctor's appointment and you'll be back in 2 hours? That's not.
No, that shouldn't matter. I said 2 hours, and then you don't, and then you can't turn on your computer for some reason in 2 hours. You're
I
not fast
can.
enough or something. I
I
don't know.
can. I
Mm,
can. I was
mm.
just doing other things. I was doing a video. This is how I eat pussy. Look, look.
You drink it? Drink it out of a mug?
No, imagine this is a woman. Imagine this is a woman, and she's kind of on her side, and I'm like that. Now you. Ew.
Whoa, wait.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I said eating pussy, not sucking pee pee. I love these. Don't you
No,
love
I
these?
also have water here. So,
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I like how you took the label off like a true professional on the internet. Take the labels off all your shit. So, because they're not sponsoring this. That'd be funny if it was like Fiji water that you poured in a shitty bottle just to look poor. Hey, did you hear about Dan Bilzerian? How he lost all his money apparently?
hmm.
Yeah. What is that about? Like,
I heard about that a few weeks ago.
I just heard about it. I didn't know how
Like, you know,
short. Did you know how short he was?
no,
He's very short. Like
but
he stands next to
you
models.
know, supposedly Dan Bilzerian is like, no, well, not supposedly, but he did. He completed like a SEAL training twice. Yeah, he
Mhm.
didn't become a SEAL, and
Oh
he said he
yeah.
did it with two broken legs too. He said he did it with two broken legs. I saw some people like react to it on like YouTube like a while
Yeah,
ago,
yeah.
like a long time ago. But that's just unbelievable though. He
Wait,
did it with two
but
broken.
that wasn't a. He's like telling people to believe him.
Yeah, he's
That
100%
doesn't even
serious that
sound
he did it with
believable.
two broken legs.
That doesn't even sound believable.
I
Because
know.
there's this one guy, David Goggins. Do you know him?
David, yeah.
He broke
I've been
his
seeing him a
leg.
lot lately.
Me too, for
Yeah,
some
yeah.
reason. I don't know why. I don't know if he's black, by the way. Who knows if he's.
That's what I thought. Like, I mean, because like you can clearly see that he's like some black, but
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
but he's definitely mixed with something.
Yeah, he's mixed with something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But he broke his leg and had to sit out for a month. He broke one leg and had to sit out for months. So the fact that Dan Bilzerian did the thing with 2 broken legs, that guy's crazy. You know, the Goggins guy, he's crazy.
Yeah.
So he sat out with 1 broken leg for months. So the fact Dan Bilzerian finishing with 2 broken legs, what? That's crazy.
And he said that he completed it too, right?
Yeah,
And then they didn't
no.
accept him because of his attitude.
No, because if you
They
finish
wouldn't.
that,
They wouldn't
they
let him
would
get that.
accept you.
They wouldn't let him get that far.
Right.
And then at the end, just be like, "No, we don't like you because of your attitude."
Right.
They would have. They would have said something earlier. They wouldn't wait 6 months at the end of SEALs training and be like, "No, sorry." No.
Right. They're like, wait a second. Your attitude just been off, my guy. You're like, what? I did it with 2 broken. They're like, no,
You know what?
no.
I don't like your vibe. Your vibe was fine 6 months ago, but after the training,
Right.
no.
After that 2 broken, your vibe's off. Your vibe's off. Yeah, David Goggins had to set up with 1 broken leg. There's no way he could have done that with 2. There's no way. Yeah.
Have you seen the stuff he does?
Dan Bilzerian?
No, David Goggins.
No, but you know what? I got him confused with Wim Hof.
I don't know who Wim Hof is.
Wim Hof is he's white, but Wim Hof breathes frozen air to stay alive. That's what he does.
Breathes frozen air to stay
He goes
alive.
to the Arctic and does deep breaths in the middle of the Arctic on ice, and it's supposed to get into your lungs and help you. But no, David Goggins, yeah, he's cool, I guess. Do I kind of look like him with this hat on? I want to just mix it up a little bit. I look like I'm going camping for sure.
Well, but you know, made a video on him, Philion. Do you watch Philion?
No.
You don't watch Philion? Oh, he makes videos kind of like critiquing, also kind of just like roasting random people. And a few days ago,
behind
he
the
did
camera,
one.
Huh? Pretty
yeah,
safe.
he did one on David Goggins, but it might have been in kind of bad taste because David Goggins is like cool, I guess, and he does a lot of the training and stuff. So a lot of people didn't like it. People were like, all your videos are good, but this one not.
Well, anytime anyone from the internet is deemed okay, any like criticizing them is like wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like they all hate it. So,
like, let me tell you his ratio.
Red? Is it too red? Oh Jesus!
No, well, you're not. Nah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, that is so much.
That's better. Yeah.
I need to do something about this. Eventually, we'll do it.
But all right. Let me tell you the ratio of his likes to dislikes on this, and how it's totally different from his last one. So on his David Goggins video, right where he kind of roasts him, he got 16,000 likes and 3,700 dislikes.
Oh wow!
Right. But now let me tell you another video. On another video, he got 16,000 likes, but only 261 dislikes.
261 dislikes?
Yeah, he got thousands more dislikes from roasting David Goggins.
Yeah, when the internet deems you popular or not cool, like you remember H3H3? Do you watch them?
No.
Well,
follow him on. I do follow him, but I don't watch him.
Well, he shaved his eyebrows, and I think he's having an affair with that other girl. What's her name?
Is that his sister?
Fatter? No. No. Oh, well, it's his sister probably, but
that's not what I meant.
But that's not what I meant. I meant the blonde girl, who's the kind of chubby blonde girl, you know?
I don't know who that is.
She has an OnlyFans. Oh, damn. Well, whatever. But he's terrible. He's a terrible person. They're all. I mean,
why?
Most of them are. Just because here's what happened. So he made. Do you remember when like YouTube first? Okay, this isn't. This is gonna mess up my audio. But you remember when YouTube?
I can hear you fine with that on.
Oh, can you? Oh, okay. When you remember when YouTube, right? Like lost a bunch of ads, and people were getting demonetized and stuff.
Yeah.
Like wrongfully. So he started a fund, right, for YouTubers. So when they got sued or something bad happened to them, they would go into that fund, the H3H3, help YouTubers fund, right? But no one ever used it, and he used the money that people contributed to buy a new house. So that's why he's a terrible person, because he just lied. And also he's not, his videos are so good, and then he got so woke. Like people always talk about, you've heard get woke, go broke.
I have not heard that phrase.
You've never heard that phrase? Well, you don't follow.
Get broke.
Well, you don't follow. You don't follow. What's that guy's name? Damn, there are a lot of terrible people like that. But like, yeah, okay, like when Trump got elected, right? All these YouTubers came out the woodwork and then based their whole identity on politics and YouTube channels, and now they're all bad and terrible, and some of them are even getting like arrested. Some of them are
Uh,
pedophiles. Lauren Southern spent all her money on a South African documentary that no one watched.
I thought you were about to say child because you
No, no,
said
no, no.
pedophile, and I was like, oh, she
No,
bought a South African child.
some of them are pedophiles, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but he's part of that old YouTube where people are scheming a lot, and he's just one of them, unfortunately. Yeah. And James Charles stole his wife's look.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
the jacket.
right, the jacket. Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not, or James Charles is just stupid and doesn't realize that even if something is very close, you could still get sued. You know what I mean? That's like
Hmm.
what producers go through all the time. It's like you could hear you even though you've never heard a song, if you get
Yeah.
close to it, they can still fuck you over.
Oh, Wim Hof. I've seen Wim Hof before.
Yeah, you've
Now I
seen
know
him
what you're
before?
talking about.
Yeah, I got them confused.
Did he take an ice bath? Like, is that the guy that stayed in like ice a long time?
Yeah, but I think the guy who has that record is the magician. What's his name? Who's that magician that put a thing through his arm? Put a in front of Kanye West. He put a stick through his arm. What's that guy's name? The magician. He's
I
like
don't know.
he's like Arabian.
David Blaine.
David Blaine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's either Mexican or Arabian. I don't know.
Wait, is that his name?
David
David Blaine.
Blaine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. David Blaine. What I don't know what ethnicity Blaine where that
I
last
looked
name
up
comes
David,
from.
looked at David, and David Goggins comes up,
Yeah.
and Google identifies him as an American runner.
Okay, cool. That's a very famous American runner, but yeah,
I mean, but most of his videos are of him running,
that's
though.
true.
So
Yeah.
I guess yeah.
You ever try? You ever gonna get into running?
Uh, I'm gonna get into the David Goggins lifestyle.
Really?
That's what I'm gonna get into.
Waking up at 4:30?
I'm gonna be a Navy SEAL,
That's cool.
and then I'm gonna run, and then I'm gonna make inspirational videos. Gonna go bald.
I
Gonna
was
get
gonna say
fat,
you gotta shave your head,
and
get
then get
fat,
skinny.
and then get
Yeah.
skinny. No. Have you watched? Do you watch Joe Rogan at all?
Mm.
No. He's signed to like Spotify, right? And so he's supposed to be going to Spotify. No, we don't need to get into this if you've never heard of it. And also, it's boring. And also, he's very short. So,
Oh, have you
not that
watched
that's a
like
problem. It's a problem.
he who? How tall is he?
Oh, I'm sure he's like 5'4", 5'5" at the
Joe
most.
Rogan?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe 5'6", but I think he's like 5'4". No, gnome status, like very close to
5'7".
5'7". Oh, he's the same height as Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
Kendrick.
man, I forgot if I was. Oh yeah. Ben Affleck. He's like 6'4".
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Ben Affleck's very, very
Dude,
tall. Dude,
didn't he stand next to Henry Cavill? I swear he was shorter than Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, I think, is just 6 feet. No?
No, he's 6'1".
Oh, okay. That's tall.
But in the movies and everything, like
Might be a little too tall. 6
yeah,
foot might be
see,
a little too tall.
all these photos,
Mhm.
they're
Shorter?
just as tall. I
I
swear
mean,
they're just as tall.
he might be doing that thing that Tom Cruise does, put some things in his shoes to seem taller.
And he's a Scientologist.
Who? Which one?
No,
Superman?
no, Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Tom Cruise. Yeah. He never says anything about that. I need him to say at least one thing at some point about it. Like,
Do you think they worship a god, or is a god the person who puts in the
yeah.
most money?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were gonna say the guy who's created the religion, but it might be a money thing. That's a good point. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know what the point of Scientology is. Just to give money, or like, I don't know.
I don't know.
What are you looking up?
Scientology.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is. Hey, you like my background?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's cool. It's like where you live. Look. I mean, you don't live exactly there, but you're close to it.
Yes.
It's pointing the
Oh,
opposite way from where you live.
yeah. Also,
I mean, look
Google
at this
keeps
picture
asking
though.
me if
This is
I'm
like right when the sun comes up. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Google keeps asking me if I'm a robot. At first, it started because I was looking up a bunch of things in Spanish, and then it changed my whole thing to Spanish. And websites kept translating it, and then asked me if I
Right.
was a bi. And then I kept looking up science things to the
Mm.
psychology, and now like anthropology things, and I swear it thinks I'm someone else.
Yeah, you're looking up too much wild stuff.
Yeah,
It's like when I just did
nothing
read
illegal,
about right.
but very different stuff.
Well, my computer changes to German whenever I look up my BDSM porn. It might be because it's all very pure in German.
Mine stays to English.
No, mine goes full German. Yep. If Pornhub doesn't change, never as porn if Pornhub has never changed your language, you're not looking up the good porn. If you've never had to be like, excuse me, I'm not actually in that country, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought.
I'm not actually Brazilian.
Oh, we all know what that's about. Sorry, I'm not actually Brazilian. I'm just looking for big butt T girls as just because I'm Asian.
I mean, I don't know about T girls, but yes, Brazilian.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm not looking for their location. I'm just enjoying it in California. Hmm. Yeah, that's what if you've never but they really have changed my language to German before. So that was pretty funny. Someone told me I look German. Do I look German?
Really German? I mean, you're black, so
I mean there's
no.
some there, but I mean you look up a German black
Some.
if you look up a German black person, I might look like that. I'm not sure. You don't need to look it up and be distracted. It's okay. I like your tie-dye shirt. Wasn't it just you who watched the podcast and said, "Wow, I look funny," and then you continue, and then you really show up wearing this.
I wore this yesterday and I slept in it.
You don't sleep naked.
Actually, no, because I don't want to get testicular contortion.
That's not how that could happen with short. That could happen with anything.
Yeah, but it increases it if you sleep naked or without underwear on. But normally I don't sleep with a shirt on, but
Mm.
I'll sleep. But
I,
yeah,
I
but
sleep
testicular
naked.
torsion, I don't want to get that.
You won't get that. You won't get that. I sleep with naked. It's fine.
Someone from my high school got it, and you
Someone
knew
from my
someone
high
that got
school
it.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you know, there's a chance that you can get testicular torsion. I don't know how he got it. I think he got injured, but the guy you knew
Yeah.
was sleeping,
Right. That
so
still hasn't scared me from sleeping naked.
that has me.
I've never not slept naked. I don't even know why. Like, there's no time ever I've been like, let me put on some shorts.
They're called Afro Germans. Are you an Afro German?
Do I look like that?
Afro Germans are kind of darker than you. So
Oh,
no.
really? Well, they have right? Like Africans migrated to Germany at some point a little bit.
Yeah.
Did they? I don't know. History? You history? History?
No, I'm not taking history.
Yeah. Right. History pretty much stops at college for everyone if you don't major in it. Like that's one of the ones like that hard. Like
Well,
history has a
actually,
hard stop.
I'm taking anthropology, but that's not really that, and that's not really history.
Hmm.
Not really. Well, yeah. No, it's not history.
What is anthropology?
There's two kinds of cultural anthropology and biological, but it's just how
Wait a
it's
second.
just
You're stuttering. You're studying the culture.
this. It's like
What?
anthropology is like it's like how humans developed.
Oh, that culture.
That's the best way to explain it. Yeah,
Okay.
not like one specific culture. And then
Okay.
biological is how humans developed, but
I thought you just
biologically,
meant the culture.
no.
The culture.
And I didn't want to take bio, so I didn't take anthropology biological.
Right. Well, anthropology biological is like how fish migrated into being humans, turned into
Maybe.
evolution.
I think it's centered around that. Yeah.
Okay. You know what I wanted to take that I didn't, but I thought would be pretty interesting was world religion. I always want to have a little bit of knowledge of world religion. I feel like that'd be cool. Like everything from like African roots to like their
Yeah, but
rituals to
that's
like
yeah, but that set us back like 1,000 years.
that's why I want to know because I do believe that. But I still that I
But
want
you want to know why it did
right.
set
I
us
want to
back?
exactly. I want to know like the ritual. I want to know everything about that. I didn't take that class. I still have time maybe, but I really wanted to do that. I just wasn't gonna major in it, so I was like, let me do something out. This was the time I was taking art. This is about that time when I was like really experimenting, not sexually, people, just experimenting with my education. My education in sex? No. Yeah, I know every joke you're gonna make before you make it. Okay.
Do people still take sex ed, or is it just called health now? Because I took health.
Yeah, I
There's
took
some
health
stuff
too.
about sex ed there.
Yeah, I took health too. Yeah, I think that's the
But there
point.
was, yeah, but there was never that stereotypical. Here's how to put on a condom thing.
There was for me. Really, you didn't have that?
Ah,
Oh,
we saw someone give birth.
yeah. And I saw them. They taught us how to put a condom on in class. You didn't have that?
Not the condom
Wow.
part.
Wow, I
I
must have
don't
been
know.
the last of a generation. She brought in a cucumber.
No, she did not. I
No,
mean,
I
maybe for
swear.
you, but
Wait, you're talking about
not for
Miss?
mine.
You're talking about Miss? What's her name? The gym teacher?
Y- Yes, I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
had
you
the
should say
same
her name,
person.
but
Who cares? Well, who cares? She's public.
I don't. I know. I don't like saying people's name on this.
You're lucky I
That's
forgot
weird.
it. You're lucky I forgot it. You're lucky I forgot
Yes,
it.
you did forget it.
I literally have no idea. I know that
uh,
her daughter had an STD. When I was there, she had STD, which is ironic. That's the whole point. It's ironic that the health teacher's daughter had STD.
that's very ironic. Did people make fun of her for it?
To her face, no, we weren't
Sure,
that type of
no.
school. This was a very back talk, like talk behind your back type of school. Yeah,
That's that's true.
yeah,
That's
it
very
is
true.
true. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I feel like that's most schools aren't like ghetto. I guess. I
Crenshaw,
guess.
Crenshaw High School, high school,
Yeah,
all those
yeah,
high schools in like
yeah,
LA. Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm saying like those, like they would say it to your face, probably,
Oh right.
not and not behind your back.
Right, exactly. We say behind your back. We whispered in class. Oh my god, that she's pregnant. You know that girl's pregnant. Oh my god,
Was there anyone pregnant
there was.
at
Yeah,
your school?
yeah, there was one, and she went to prom. Not with,
Pregnant?
not yeah, pregnant, but not with the guy who impregnated her.
Who impregnated her?
A kid from another school.
Always, always.
Always. Hey, he might have been North High.
Maybe north.
If you guys don't understand, well, you know what? We don't go there anymore.
Schools are based on direction.
Right. I was gonna say in Southern California, schools are based on direction only. There was north, south. We don't go there anymore, so it's fine. There's north, south, and west.
Yeah.
Yeah, not east. East was behind us. Yeah.
East was yeah. I guess so.
I mean, they weren't called East. They were called the actual
No,
place. Yeah. And oh,
I
Redondo
thought
Union.
that I thought they should have called that school East. I thought that would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
But
There's already a
they call it
West.
East High.
Yeah,
Even if it wasn't in the East, I feel like calling it East High would have been hilarious.
that is pretty funny. The only thing I hated about that school, well, I mean, there's a lot, but that's just because I didn't like school. But I didn't like how the cliques are so tight because everyone comes from like first
At
to
South?
a C. Oh yeah, at South
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
in middle school because literally there are people that come from first grade to being a senior having the same friends because they
You
come
know,
right down the hill.
I didn't really have the same friends as first grade.
There are people there that did. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
amazed me. I'm
definitely.
like, have you guys really been together for 12? Jeez, 12 years? That's a long time. That's a long time. You guys didn't grow apart? That's a long time.
But I just assumed that's how like all high schools were though, like cliques, and
No,
no one else bothered to talk outside their cliques.
that's true.
Which was true though. Like how many people do you know that talk to everyone? A few, but like mm, most people
I
most
did
people kind of
because
talk.
I never found a group really. So
Hmm.
I was really around. I really stuck uh with the nerds mostly and the
I knew you were
Spanish.
gonna say that for some reason. I don't know why,
I just did
but I
because
couldn't imagine saying popular cans. I stuck around with
oh
the
oh no, I
popular.
didn't, unfortunately. No, I did. No, I the thing is, I may not look like a nerd. I'm a good looking guy, obviously, and I would never fit in with the nerds if you just saw me. But because of my knowledge
Nerds
of,
can be good looking people.
oh yeah, they can. Not in South when I was there, but they can. I mean, sure, they at some point, but my knowledge of video games and technology just automatically put me in that group. You know what I mean? Like it
Mhm.
did comes sometimes your knowledge and the shit you say out loud about Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to talk about.
Yeah,
Sometimes we'll just force you into a group. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, it'll just force you into one. Talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Enough, you'll be forced into a group, kids. Okay? Yeah. What group are
yeah.
you in?
The ethnic group.
You did have a
I'm
you
not
did
even
have a lot
joking.
of different yeah.
But most of my friends are ethnic people. That's the only way I can describe it.
You did have a lot of different
They,
friends, yeah.
yeah, the ethnic group.
And you served? Yeah, you're in there. Yeah.
Not not I didn't serve too much, but
Mm,
yeah, the ethnic group who served.
right.
If someone said the ethnic group who served, they would know they're talking about our group.
All super skinny, no weight on you guys. Just
Hmm.
you know, could get beat up easily. If you guys were nerds, you would have, but that's fine. Did you see anyone get beat the fuck out
I was just about to
at
ask you,
some point?
but yeah, there were two fights.
Oh, there was a fight like
One,
every other week.
what, really?
Yeah,
There's a
when I
fight that
was there.
much?
Yeah, well, they had a huge reform. We don't need to go into it, but there was a huge reform the year I was there. The year I left, there was a big reform for school. It was also the same year they implemented doing the math in the boxes instead of the normal.
Yeah.
They had a huge reform. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, but I saw there were like three fights. I saw one kind of, then I saw the full second one. This guy, he threw like a bread thing. Who threw like
Oh, by the blue
eh,
tables?
no, in like the middle of the yard in
Mm.
the, I think they call it the mall.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And if someone's watching this, I went to
Mm.
school with me, they know what I'm talking about. But yeah,
It's
he
the
threw the
center of the school.
yeah, he threw the bread thing. No, well, I was talking about the fight. Yeah, he threw the bread,
Mm.
and then they fighting, and then someone else comes for some reason and like tackles him, and then the guy's sister who's getting beat up, uh, the guy's sister's getting beat up. She punches someone, but she was like a big girl, so it's like
She could hold her own a little bit.
no, she's like a big girl, so like the punch hurt, but like his sister punched someone. I don't know. There were like four people. The guy
Wow.
getting beat up, his
Yeah,
sister, the guy beating the other guy up, and then one other girl.
that's a lot.
Hmm.
The fights that I saw didn't take place in school. Well, okay, there was a thing where people got expelled, not just like sent home, expelled for doing after school boxing. Did you know about this? There was after school
Uh,
boxing.
my group
Okay.
of friends boxed a lot.
Right, no, this was after school boxing where we would come to South. You would come to the
Oh
backyard of
wait,
South
but
and box.
was it like your group or like the whole school?
It was my asshole friends, okay, that used to hang out with Chad. I mean, this is now just a personal thing, but and then my asshole friends who okay, listen, there's like
Chad, stupid Chad, right?
yeah, there's like my asshole friends who like ran from cops and shit, okay, and would like and literally would like leave shit in my car when I had a car for like I had a car in school for like there's like a short month period where I had a car in school, but yeah, they would box with no fists, with no gloves after school itself. They would always invite me, then they'd call me a pussy for not doing it. I'm like, what, you guys get into trouble at school and then go box after school, but I'm never the one who did the trouble. Why do I have to box with you guys? Like legit, they never did. And then the soccer players there were assholes too. They're like, you're not gonna then they start making fun of me like I would. I'm like, you guys are insane if you think so. That was
Oh
the
wait,
thing.
you know what? Actually, well, okay. Well, if we're talking about with gloves, then my friends did box, but there was one, my friend, he boxed someone else with gloves on, but it was like a real fight,
Yeah,
but they did have gloves on.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They would do
and
gloves,
my
but it
friend
would
won.
always turn into a real fight. Oh, that's good. You never want your friend to lose. That's always
Yeah,
bad.
that's embarrassing.
I didn't know what
But
to do when people
he had a good
lost.
chance though. Had a good
Oh,
chance.
so I
You
didn't
know
know
what
what
to
to
do when
do when
people
people
lost.
lost. Like I was like, do I help you? Oh, but I was gonna say, so that happened, and then after school racing up in the hills, people got expelled in school for that because they found that they went to South, and they got actually expelled for that.
I don't think many people
Crazy.
race when I was there.
No, the racing was like a highly like an actual legal thing to do. Like
Hmm.
fighting's like one thing, but like racing, dude, that's like the funniest part ever in school was when the kid drove his car through the open gates. The gates were both sides of the gates were open for some reason one day, and a kid went to the lawn in his car.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, okay. You know when you're walking past Starbucks, and when you're walking in the parking lot gate, how there's metal bars there, right? The green ones.
Mhm.
Green, someone drove their truck through that. The
Oh yeah,
the metal bars. Someone
yeah,
drove their truck
yeah. I saw a picture of that.
like a year and a half. Yeah. Who? Yeah.
I don't know.
Um. Uh. I know who did it, but I think he pressed on the gas instead of the brake. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that was the reason.
it is high school. You're just learning. It could be a mistake.
I mean, that's insane, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is crazy. I thought the dude on the lawn was crazy, but I was like, he's just gonna get in trouble. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened to him. Yeah, but fights, fights broke out a lot. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say this place actually to talk about my wallpaper. Um, so this place in my wallpaper for the people listening, to the right of me, right here, if you could see it, right here,
Yep.
there is a staircase up that right where you can't see. Staircase up, and there's like a sitting place. And one day there was a fight that I got invited to that was right there at nighttime at the pier. And I didn't go, but I later got sent a DM on Instagram of a kid bleeding from his eye. And I've never forgotten. It was such a beautiful picture because it was like nighttime, nice lights, and this kid was just bleeding from his eye. And I text back, I was like, I don't know who this is. And they were like, oh, no, me neither. I don't know. And so it was just, it was like a fight that he was just like, oh my God, look, it's pretty funny. And also, I got invited. We would talk about fights like they were movie things. Like I didn't get invited like to fight. You know what I mean? I got invited to
Yeah.
just go. Hey,
Were
let's
there
just go
like a
see
lot
this fight.
of were there a lot of people who watch fights?
Yeah, a lot of
Mhm.
voyeurism when it came to fights. Okay,
I just learned what that was, and I I thought voyeurism was some weird like sexual thing
it can be,
because like
but
voring is, like no, you don't know what voring
no,
like
whoring.
no voring some weird fetish
Oh,
thing,
oh, okay.
and I thought that was that. So I'm like voyeurism. Why are people saying that? That's
Oh, like
gross.
out in public saying
Yeah,
voyeurism.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
gross. What? But then
yeah.
I looked it up, and it's just people watching other people like get hurt.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But
Hmm.
voring is like eating someone.
Ew.
Yeah, like that's the
Like eating like skin and stuff.
no. Well, most of the time it's drawn,
Mm.
but like it's a weird fetish thing. Like they draw it, and then
Okay.
they just eat the other person,
Oh,
and that's it.
hey. What's the fetish for big thigh? Big. The joke is gone. I'm sorry, I messed it. I couldn't talk. That's my bad. Hey, did you have any topics for this podcast?
Halfway into it, you're asking me if I have any
Well,
topics.
I don't know. I ran out of topics. I don't know what else to talk about. I thought the
Um,
school. We could talk about more school. Okay, how about this? What do you say to a kid who's not cool and wants to be cool and doesn't fit? The kid that doesn't fit in. What do you say to him?
it doesn't matter.
I mean, but you have to. You can't just say it doesn't matter. It
Yeah,
matters
yes,
to
I
him,
can.
and
I
it
would say it
matters to
doesn't
him.
matter.
It matters to him in the moment.
I would I would say the 4 years is gonna go by pretty fast, so it doesn't matter. That
That's true.
would that would be my advice. I wouldn't say try and get cool because that's no. I would say it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Actually, you got to look. Those 4 years are gonna go quick. Yeah, so don't
What
worry
would you
about
say
it.
to someone?
I would say, um, if there is a Big Lots by you, go get top behind the Big Lots because that happened also. I forgot about that. I was gonna tell you that someone got top behind the Big Lots when the Big Lots was there. Yeah, that's a funny story. Oh, but okay, listen. If you're cool, if you don't feel like you're in the in crowd and you're a loser in school, right? If you're a
Also, there
real,
is no in crowd.
yeah, there
It's
is
just
no
an illusion.
right. I was just gonna say it's an illusion, and also go back to Diego's theory. Everything fucking behind you is getting rendered, so don't even worry. Just look forward. All right, just look forward. Look forward, and like everything behind you is nothing. It's pixels. You can't see it right now, but it's pixels.
Pixels
It's pixels.
has not been generated
It
yet.
hasn't been generated yet. Your future hasn't been generated yet. It's literally everything you see in your eyesight. It's fine. So don't worry about getting in. And also, if you're really out there and you're like weird and you're a weird kid and you're a loser, focus on like a art. Like focus on painting or music on something. Like I was that kid and I wish I had focused more on just making music. Like, who gives a fuck about high school? Focus
Oh,
on
but
like an art.
also, but like also, if someone was like listening to this and they're just super weird, you know, like those weird kids that like did like just weird things. I would say stop doing that. I mean, like, cause there are
Cause
some
you
weird kids,
right and
like in middle school or like high school, like
oh yeah.
with the horse girls, or like the kids who
Oh
like
yeah. I don't think the
kids who wheeled
equestrian
their
girls.
backpack around and like had those stupid binders and talked all nerdy and stuff. You know,
Okay,
like
Diego, let's not. But yeah, I don't think the equestrian girls are a rich phenomenon.
equestrian girls. That is
Equestrian
hilarious.
girls are a rich area phenomenon. That's not everywhere, but we literally had horse girls in middle school and high school. I don't. I know people are like, "What the fuck is that?" It's I can't explain
I
it.
think people know what a horse girl is.
Okay, well, it's a horse girl.
I think it's more common. But
Really?
like if
Mhm.
yes,
All right, the horse girl.
and they need to be put down like a horse because that is so weird.
You know what I would say? If you're weird, go hook up with a volleyball girl. Not only are they popular, but they're tall. Ooh, get a volleyball girl. It'll
We
make you
had
cool.
we had one tall volleyball girl,
Really? Oh, there's so
above
many
average
tall.
tall,
I mean, tall
above average
as
one,
taller than you. We had a couple Amazons at
like
our
six
school.
ten.
That's not. I'm talking about 6'1", 6'2". There was
No,
a girl that surfed that was like 6'2" and would walk through the halls and would be like, "Wow." I would call her Wonder Woman to my friend, and he didn't find it funny, but I always found it funny.
that's pretty funny.
I always
That's
found
pretty
it
funny.
funny, but no one else did. And also, if you're like a super weird kid, you could get you probably people are probably not talking to you because they think you're retarded. Because there is a little like there's a space between being super weird and being retarded. So don't be too, you know what I mean? Because there's some super weird kids that you're like, oh, he's probably special ed, but then he's not special ed. So you're like, you're too weird, dude. Yeah,
Also, how they talk. Some people just do not. Some people talk weird.
yeah. It's
Like,
because well,
oh
there's a
my
kid
god,
there's
like
a
their
kid
tone
we
of voice is just nerdy.
oh yeah
Like they haven't said anything, and I know the tone of their voice.
oh
I know what they're
yeah
gonna say.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not good. And sometimes they're not even smart. They're just like at least a weird kid is smart. Like I knew weird kids in the in the nerd areas that were smart. So the weirdness really just rolled off when they were like, you know what I mean? They were going. They were smart. But yeah, I don't know. Or just
also
how about
band
this?
kids. Also band kids.
Well,
If you're a
band kids
band
are
kid,
terrible.
you can stop being a band kid. You can still be in band, but my god, no.
Listen, you could be in band and not be a band kid. You could stop
Yeah,
that very quickly.
yeah. So
And
if someone's
also,
wondering
band kids
this,
are low key racist. Be honest. Band kids are racist.
so like if someone's watching this and they're like, oh, how do I be cool? If you're a band kid, just do not only be in band.
Right.
Don't do anything else about band.
Also, if you're a band kid, you want to learn how to be cool. Work out a little bit so you could stand out from from the crowd. Okay, those weak ass one arm people on the drum. Dude, I work out a little bit. Okay, right. Immediately will make you cooler. Immediately, it will. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or if you're a band kid,
And you
how
can
about
tell people
this?
that you go to the gym because
Right,
they won't because they're not
right.
going to the gym.
Or if you're a band kid and you're a guy. Also, girls, if you're not popular, show a little cleave. Okay, show a little cleave, you'll be popular. You'll be very popular. I'm joking, by the way. You have to be 18 or older to show cleave. So if you're
No,
in high school
yes,
and
of
you're
course.
18 or older, show cleave. But if you're young, do not cover up. Cover up.
But I think that's just for
Yeah,
most people. Well, when they're like, oh, how do I be cool? If you do, if someone does just like work out and just generally work on their appearance, that's like upping it like four points on the coolness scale out of 10. Even
right,
though being cool isn't real, if it was just really looking better is
right.
most of it.
Or you could do what I did and not take care of your appearance or cut your hair or do anything like that and still have girls kind of like you just because your cuteness gets out.
Didn't you not cut your hair for like
For a
so
year,
long? You looked homeless.
I didn't care.
My God, that was terrible.
I didn't care. I still, I
That
didn't
was
care.
so bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. You could go my route and just truly not care. Not care if you're popular or uncool. Just truly just go through life, high school, not giving a fuck. going to Taco Bell every other day, getting a taco, getting a sparkler when they had sparklers, just truly not caring. Going into Big Lots every other day, getting late for school just to get some gum and some Shack soda and being like 30
Oh,
minutes.
Shag Soda.
They'd be
They
like
had
30
that. They had
minutes
that in
late.
CVS like 3 years ago. I
Oh
wonder
yeah.
where that went. That was so good.
I love Shack soda. I don't know.
And it
Yeah,
was cream soda. Shack,
right.
Shack cream,
Mm-hmm.
cream Shack,
Oh yeah.
cream Shack,
Oh yeah.
Shack's
Yeah, just
Shack's cream.
Shaq's cream. I love getting creamed by Shaq. Does Shaq have a huge PP or a regular size PP for his size?
I know we are not about to talk about penis size on this podcast.
back to
We
the
we already
back to
we
the
already talked
thing.
about height. Okay, we already talked about height.
I did say if you're in high school, show a little cleave, you'll be popular. If you're over 18. If you're if you're under 18, do not show cleave. That's gross.
Yes.
Yes. Because we're both over 18. We can't allow that. I can't allow that. Not in my house. Not in my
Oh,
eyes. In high school, I never got over this. There was this blind girl, right?
if you tell this story one more time, I swear, you have told this to me a few times.
There was a blind girl wearing a sundress. I sure asked her out. There you go. We could move on. We can move
What
on.
if you got? What if you guys stayed together and now, boom, you have a blind girlfriend and you have to take care of her?
And she took care
Would
of
you have
herself
been?
though. She was
Would you have
alone.
been? Yeah, but a blind person though.
How was she there alone? How? It
Did she have
doesn't
a
make any
dog?
sense. No,
Did
no
she have
dog.
a? Did she have a walking stick?
Just a cane, just a walking stick with the red lines on the bottom, which I don't understand why you needed that, but I think it's reflective to be at night. But you shouldn't be
Nah,
walking around at
that's not enough reflectives. I don't think
yeah,
it's
no,
for
it's
that.
not. Yeah, if I was blind, I'd be like, put on a vest. Put me on a vest so no one ever hits me with their car.
And they're blind too, so they can't say this vest looks stupid because
Right.
they're blind. They don't know what stupid looks like.
Well, you want to be out here looking too crazy as a blind person.
That's
You're
true.
already blind. That's not, let's not add insult to injury.
Mm.
That's
You think
bad. I take that
you think
back.
blind people care what they look like?
I think they have to go
Like
off
if
the word of their loved ones,
yeah,
which
I know, but
is
like the level, but like, do you think when they're getting dressed in blind, they're like, if they're like, well, I guess yeah, I guess they can't see. I was about to say these jeans like feel weird or like the cut of I don't know, because like when obviously you're not blind, you look at it and you're like, yeah, I don't really like that,
right.
or like I don't like that
Well,
shirt, those jeans, those
I think
socks,
it's
those
just a
shoes.
fit. It's just like if everything fits well and you're comfortable, then it's like whatever. You know,
Mm.
you can't do too much. As long as you're all comfortable, I think it's fine. There isn't too much
Mm.
you can do. If your mom says or your brother or your sister says you look good and you're blind, you got to just be like, okay, all right. Yeah. And plus, when you're blind or something like that, it's more important just to be comfortable. You know what I mean? Who
Yeah.
cares if you look good? It's like, I'm blind, dude. I gotta be comfortable.
Hmm.
No.
Oh, can
Yeah.
blind people say the N word?
If they want to, they're not deaf.
No, well, they're not deaf, but like a
I mean, they're
white
not
blind,
mute.
but like a white blind person that has
Okay.
never seen color in their life.
Oh, then,
Would
yeah,
they be
yeah,
able to
yeah,
say the
yeah.
N word?
I say yes. I say
Mhm.
yes. Yeah. Why not? I mean, I've given a lot of people the N-word pass. I'm just like that. I'm just that type of dude. You know what
Are
I
you
mean?
just built like that?
I'm just built different. So anyone, and like, think of a famous white person that you like.
Mhm.
Go ahead, tell me.
Oh, wait, what's that one actor? Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
What?
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Honestly, I thought you were gonna say Matt Damon. But yeah, would you give him
Jake
the N-word
Gyllenhaal.
pass? Jake Gyllenhaal's
Yes.
N-word pass? Really?
If I was hanging out with him, yes. I
Wow.
mean, or I guess just in general, but if I was hanging out with him, and he's a good actor too.
All right. Did you ever see Brokeback Mountain?
No, is that the same? Is that the movie with the gay scene?
Yes. And Heath
Yeah,
Ledger? Yeah.
Heath Ledger's in there.
Yeah. R.I.P.
I guess
You
I
know
already
that.
died.
Oh wait, have we haven't talked about the fact that they're bringing back that the Snyder
Dexter
cut. The Snyder. Oh yeah, Dexter. They're doing 10 episodes.
on
You're
Showtime.
excited? Are you excited or?
Very. The
What?
last season was not that good, especially the ending.
Yeah, I didn't care for the ending. I get it. They wanted to cop out a little bit.
I don't
You know
think
what I mean?
anyone liked it really.
No, I
It
don't think
wasn't
so either.
satisfying. He gives away his son to the lady that he should have killed. I don't
You hear
understand
that?
why. Yeah, it's fine though. I don't understand why he did not kill her. He had a chance and everything. She tried to poison him, tried to poison Deb, his sister, and he's just like, "No, I'm not gonna kill you."
I
I don't
think it would
know.
have been better if he and his baby died in the boat. Like if he was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to save my life, and then he died in the wreck. But to give his
Mhm.
baby to that, her why? I don't understand why he gave it to her. I still genuinely
And
don't
and
get
then
it.
and then moved to France. You know, like the last scene, they're walking and they're in some other country, France,
Yeah,
Spain, or something.
yeah,
Which I didn't get.
me
Why are you
neither.
gonna? I don't know.
Me neither. It's kind of like that scene in Dark Knight where he finds where Batman's sitting and then Alfred sits there. They're like in France or somewhere. You remember the scene at the end of Dark Knight? And he comes and Batman's sitting there and then Alfred's like, "Oh hey, you're not dead." Do you remember that scene?
Oh yeah, you mean the last scene where they're not at the same restaurant. They're kind of like across.
Right,
I
right.
think there are different ones, right? And like they just look, they don't say anything,
Right. They're like,
and then
"Hey,"
yeah, that.
but he genuinely thought he was dead. Like, wouldn't you be like, Bruce, hello? Like more than, and also they could talk. That's an old man and a guy. They can talk to each other. He's not in costume. He's
Mhm.
not in Batman. You could be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm alive." I don't know why the
And I'm
secrets.
surprised
That was so
no
weird.
one else knows who Bruce Wayne is,
I think
because
people
he's Bruce
did.
Wayne, and I know, but he's just sitting there and stuff, and I don't know.
Don't know. I don't know. But I mean, in other countries, famous people don't get bombarded like they do here.
That's true.
It depends on what country you are. Like in Barbados, I I don't know what to say.
What about
I don't
Barbados?
know. I was gonna say something.
Are
I don't
there
know why I
rich
thought
people in
Barbados.
Barbados? Is that a poor
No,
country?
no, I doubt it. Oh, where's you know where McAfee, the guy who did the security things? Oh, we don't need to talk about. If you don't know who he is, we don't need to talk about.
Oh, did you hear about who's the Tesla guy? Elon Musk.
Mhm.
He wants to put a chip inside people's brain.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Would you do it?
No, of course, no, no, of course
No.
not.
And I was watching Black Mirror, right? And I saw, right, people are gonna think it's gonna turn out to be some Black Mirror stuff.
Probably. I don't know why he gets a pass. If any other billionaire said that, they'd be like, "You're a horrible person."
Dude,
But for
because they're
some
like
reason,
because young people like sucking him off for some reason.
I don't know why. And also he wants to do the same shit every other company wants to do. He's not special.
Yeah, he's no different than other like
He's not.
billionaires and stuff. But
He I
but
don't
young
know.
people love to suck him off. I swear.
They really do.
Because
Like
he
everything he
because
does
him and his
too.
quirky wife named their baby XAE12.
And it's not even that. It's Ash. It's like Asher. It's not even it's not even his real name. It's Ash. They all
Hmm.
call him Asher or something like that. Which also Asher's a dumb name. Don't call you baby Asher. I've
Asher.
known two people named Asher. They're both terrible.
How about Ashton?
Nah,
Ashton like Kutcher.
yeah, no, because it's too close to the car. It's too close to the car. Ashton Martin, like, no. Yeah. Don't do Ashton. Don't do Brennan or Brendan.
Oh, Brennan
Yeah,
is
don't do
so
Brennan.
terrible. But just name your kid Brendan. Who names a kid Brennan?
And also
Hey,
Brandon.
Brennan.
And also Brandon. Do Brandon. Where's Brandon? Stop with the dumb Brandon or nothing. Stop with the Brennan,
Or
the
you?
Brennan. Stop.
I think I don't like.
I mean, I don't want you to do
I
any
don't.
of it. I don't want you to
I
even do
don't.
Brandon.
I don't really like Brennan, but I think Brendan and Brandon are fine. But just Brennan with no D at all.
Yeah,
What?
Brandon.
Brennan
But you
sounds so stupid. There's
right, but
no Brennan.
just avoid Brandon. Like do something else. Whatever. Do something more unique. You know what I mean? Do Brandon. Come on. You know how many Brandons I've known? Don't name your baby Brandon. You know what you should do? If you're naming your baby, look up a foreign name. Do a foreign name. Look up like cool German names. Do something a little different.
What do you think the worst? What do you think the worst like normal name you've seen is? Not like some outlandish name that's like obviously bad, but like a normal name that you just do not like.
Oh man. London. I've met a
London.
London for girls.
I
Do
knew a
not
kid
do
named
a
London for a
don't.
boy though.
Oh, for a boy. Really?
London.
Ew, don't do
Yeah, I played
London.
baseball with him. his name was just London.
Are you sure it wasn't Landon? Didn't
No,
you know
I
Landon?
know Landon. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Landon, but no, London,
Don't do London.
London.
No. Mm-mm.
And sometimes I thought it was Landon too, because that sounds so much better than London.
Right, it does. Yeah.
That's like naming a kid Paris.
Oh yeah, no, don't do Paris either. Yeah, don't do Paris either. London or Paris, dude. Girls named
and
Paris, don't
and
do that.
Paris sounds like a name. It sounds like a terrible name,
Right.
but it sounds like one.
Queen, don't do Queen.
Queen also sounds like a name.
Don't do Queen. Um,
Diamond,
oh no, don't do Diamond
Diamond, yeah,
either. Don't do Diamond either. Oh, those are all terrible. Oh, Kelsey. Kelsey's out. The amount of fucking
Kelsey.
Kelseys
I don't.
on Kelsey.
I've never
Really?
seen a Kelsey.
Oh, dude, don't do Kelsey. Kelly even. These aren't even bad. They're just overused. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna name your kid Kelly. Like that is the most common. Seriously, go foreign. Just look up Google foreign names. Get something from there. You'll be good. That's what I would do. I don't know. I mean Diego. That's pretty good. That's not bad.
I mean, technically, it's foreign.
That is right.
It's pretty Mexicano.
Right. You want to tell people your middle name? Well, you should go by, but
No,
wait, that's the name of your channel though. And your streaming thing.
that's true, but I'll keep that to myself.
I could just say it right now.
No, okay, well, don't, because trust me,
Wait,
trust me,
there's
trust
a
me.
link. There's a link to it in this
Yes,
on this channel.
yes, I know. Yes, I know, but I don't know.
Hmm.
I think it's cooler if someone's like, "Oh, how'd you come up with that?" Right? Just boom out the blue instead of it's my name.
How'd you come up with that?
Both are cool, but I don't know.
You should say the person that impregnated my mother came up with it.
Mm.
The man that let his sperm
All right.
lent his sperm to my mother's eggs came up with it.
If I knew there was gonna be days like these, I would have stayed in the sack.
Wow, that's pretty
Would have
funny.
stayed in that sack.
I knew it. That's pretty good. Where'd you come up with that?
You come up with that?
Yeah,
I
you
just
saw
came
it.
up with it. No,
you didn't. No, you
no,
didn't.
I just came up with it.
Well, my middle name is Rain. That's a cool name. Listen to the ring of this. Dakota Rain. Come up with something unique, people. Okay, like me. I haven't met two girls named Dakota, but I don't feel like it's overused. When I've heard it, I was like, okay, cool. You know, I mean, unless people just
There
really
are
start going
women named
crazy.
Dakota.
There are, yeah. And I also look like a woman too.
You
When I
should
shave.
you should marry someone named Dakota, like
I
a
should.
woman, because then
Yeah.
they'll be like, Dakota Washington. Who is that? You or your wife?
Who's that? You or your wife? There, I was just thinking about this. There's something about being like very openly having your name out on the internet. Not many people do it. You ever notice that? Not many people just like, but I don't know. I like having my words stick to me. It's what it is. You know what I mean? It's whatever. I'm not going to try to be president.
Have you watched Will Tennyson?
No.
No,
YouTuber?
okay. Yeah.
No. What does he do?
Fitness and diet challenges for the most part.
No. Why? Is he entertaining somehow?
I think it's kind of entertaining. I don't know. I watched one of his videos. It's kind of funny. And there's also health tips, though. Good health tips.
Okay. You gonna ever start working out? Like get some
Me?
good muscle? Look,
I do work out.
No, I've been doing it. Look. No, these are actual muscles.
Not even.
Not even? What do you mean?
Not even.
Diego, look. These are real. Look. Not even.
Nah.
There's actual muscle. No.
Nah.
Diego, I've actually gotten muscle. Boom. I'm also very light. I don't know if it comes off as light as it does, but
No, I was just about to ask.
this is like a little too. It's not my actual skin
yeah.
tone for some. This is a little light in the camera, but I'm darker, lady. I'm darker, ladies. I'm darker, ladies. And my pee is two-tone, a little lighter at the base, darker up top. I said a little lighter at the base.
I heard you.
Top.
We heard you. The viewers heard you.
The dome, I'd say, I don't know. The discoloration on my penis is something to talk about.
It's not. It's really not.
Yours isn't discolored. Yours is all one color.
For the most part, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, but then again, I'm just built different. I'm built better.
I'm built a little. Are you googling discolored penises and stuff?
No.
What are you googling? What are you googling then?
Not discolored penis.
You know, I'm trying to have a three-way. So if anyone's out here in New York trying to have a three-way, I'm here. I haven't had one yet. I want one.
Oh my God, this is not Tinder.
Not really, but if it gets out to people, listen, New York, in the tri-state New York area, in like the city area, I'm not going out to Queens because I just can't get there. It's too much work. But if you're in Manhattan or Bronx, I'll go there. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. Just because Queens is so like roundabout to get to. So if you're hoping for a three-way in Queens, I'm sorry, I can't. I mean, listen, give me, if you cook for me, if there's some food in it, maybe I'll go to Queens. But
How long does it take you to get to Queens?
long time. That's
2 hours?
yeah, maybe an hour and a half, maybe. Which we're like, backed up, hour and a half. Yeah, it's too long. And really, Bronx, and really the Brooklyn is too. I'm not trying to go to Brooklyn either. Really, just Manhattan and Bronx.
What about?
Because it's just
Wait,
up down.
what's
It's
the
just up
other
down.
borough?
The Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, and Brooklyn.
Oh, Staten Island.
Staten. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going there.
Yeah,
either.
you go there?
No.
No.
Me or Fire Island. If you're at Fire Island, maybe I'll go. That's an experience.
What's Fire Island?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a nude. Yeah, it's a nude island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, Diego. Wow. I'm glad we got my offer out there. Oh my god, I just got scared. I'd never recorded. I was like, I looked at this and like my mouse didn't. No, that was scary. Okay. Well, yeah. Anything else? Oh, but if you're in the LA area, Diego wants a three-way too. He looks young, but he's 18.
This is not Tinder for me either.
Diego looks
No,
young,
no,
but he's
no.
18.
No.
I just telling people you're 18 if they want to. That's all. That's all. He looks very young. I mean, he looks like a child with some bags under his eyes, but he looks very.
I look
he's
like a
very
sleep
young.
deprived 12-year-old.
Right, but he's 18. Trust me.
Got
It's
those
fine.
got those nice bangs.
You know, you're gonna get doctor bags. Doctor bags. It's when doctors you see have been up all night, like looking at their research, and then they come back and you're a doctor. You know what I mean? Because doctors always look tired as hell. I don't know why, but doctors look tired. And also, when a doctor dies, it's always like a salute. Like people really agree. You know, people are sad when a doctor because he saved so many other lives. You know. Yeah.
Have you listened to that new Joyner Lucas song?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No. Wait, no.
Featuring Rick Ross?
Oh, no. No, I don't like either of those people. Not really. Joyner Lucas, I think, is weird. And his I don't know, his approach to rapping is weird. His lyrics, I don't like. Rick Ross is okay, but if Rick Ross gets a little repetitive with his rapping, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money.
I don't listen to Rick Ross really.
Me neither, because how repetitive is this? Yeah. You know who you should listen to?
He's also fat.
Yeah, he is also
I'm just kidding. It's not why I don't listen to him.
He's got flabs though. He's got flabs.
Does he own? Go ahead.
Wingstop. He's got some stock.
Yeah. I got Wingstop.
Wingstop. I was gonna say, if I'm ever in the room with these people, that'd be kind of cool. What if I get into the room with someone like Rick Ross and they should pull up this podcast? They're like, "This is you. This is you. This you." I'm like in a room with him and his goons. Hey, this you? I'm gonna be like, no, that looks like. I'm gonna be like, no, that's not me. No, that's not. This is you. No, that's not me. Just outwardly deny, even though it is me. Just be like, no, that's not me. No.
You know what that reminds me of? An RDC World 1 skate. Have you watched them?
No.
No,
RDC. What's RDC?
I have no idea what the name means.
Well, RDC skit on YouTube?
Yeah, they're like skits, sort of.
I don't know what RDC. I've never heard of that.
RDC World 1. I kind of like them though. Okay. But there's a really funny one, and it's like the lawyer trying to It's like the lawyer trying to get the guy off who like killed someone, the rapper. I don't
Okay,
know, but you should look it up. It's very funny.
look it up.
Oh yeah, this one.
Sounds funny.
How lawyers always get rappers off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look it up. You know whose flame has really died out? 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. Yeah.
6ix9ine's really gone down
Has he
in
come out with anything new?
popularity. I mean, he came out with an album that didn't do well.
Came out with a whole new album?
A whole new album, whole list of songs. Yeah. You know who's really good? Gentleman's Club. They're EDM, but they're really
I
good.
haven't listened to him.
You haven't listened to Gentleman's Club? Diego, look up. Oh man, what is this song called? Gentleman's Club. Here, neither one of us are looking at the screen, so if we look funny, that's why. Look up Gentleman's Club Gully Mode. Yeah, Gully Mode.
Gully mode? How do you?
Just GULLY. Gully Mode.
Gully mode. Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's good. You don't have to listen to it now. Okay, this is the end of the podcast. Thank you for thank you for listening, and yeah, I hope you have a good day.
Yes, thank you for listening or watching, whichever one you're doing.
Oh yeah, or watching. I'm sure some of you clicked off, you just listened, but yeah. All right, bye.